We need to talk about Saka. Bukayo Saka, 2 goals and 7 assists in 7 games. Simply incredible is the word to describe Bukayo Saka this season. Another term that he is deserving of is world class. Bukayo Saka is world class. What makes Saka world class? Well, that's simple too. It's his consistency. Saka for Arsenal contributes pretty much every match. Even on the days where he's not at his best, he turns up with a goal contribution and inevitably gets a minimum of 7 out of 10 performance. Since Saka made his full debut back in 2019, he has become one of Arsenal's most important players. Originating from Arsenal's very own Hale End Academy, it is clear that Saka bleeds red and white. It seems crazy that a player as young and formidable as Saka made his debut 5 years ago now in the Europa League at left back. Fast forward to now, and he's a stalwart for the Arsenal attack. His progression has simply been phenomenal. Over the past 5 years, he's got better and better every single year. Specifically, over the past 2 years, where Arsenal has transformed into a title-challenging side, it has been Saka holding his club on his back. In the 22-23 season, he had 26 goals and assists at only 21 years old. In the 23-24 season, he had 34 goals and assists at 22 years old. Now, at 23 years old, he already has 10 goals and assists after 10 games. But this season, it's his creative output which seems so special. 7 Premier League games and 7 assists. It is looking increasingly likely that if Saka can stay fit, he can break the assist record held by Kevin De Bruyne and Thierry Henry. But it's not just assists which show his creativity. He creates on average 4.2 chances per 90 and 2.5 crosses per 90. It is abundantly clear Saka is of right now Arsenal's most creative player and is a massive reason as to why Arsenal are flying so high. Now, comparison is the thief of joy. However, to accurately depict how well Saka is doing, let's compare his creativity with other players in the league. Saka is most compared to with Salah, given their position, but also Cole Palmer. Saka creates 1.2 times more chances than Palmer, 2 times more chances than Salah all per 90, but Saka's crossing ability is what makes him the most lethal. As per 90, he has 2.7 times more successful crosses than Palmer and 5.6 times more than Salah. This is simply incredible and goes to show that the numbers back up the spectacle which is Bukayo Saka playing football. However, you can't just say his goals, assists and his creativity is what makes Saka so special, because he's a far more nuanced and complex player than that. To play for Arteta, you have to be. As everyone knows, Arsenal are amazing at defending, as evidenced by the away fixture to the Etihad with 10 men. But just because Arsenal can defend well does not mean that they are defensive. And the evidence for this is Saka. To play in this Arsenal team, you don't just need to be an excellent player, but you also need to be able to work in a highly organised team that can help out one another. Saka is the perfect worker because he has no complaints in picking up the slack for others, as shown in his defensive ability. He wins 4.6 recoveries per 90, wins 1.2 tackles per 90, and 1.4 possession in the final third, which directly links back to his attacking ability. Saka is world class because he can fluidly use his defensive ability simultaneously with his attacking ability. It's what makes him so special in comparison to other wingers in the world. There seems to almost be an agenda against Saka, whether it's through the bizarre hate campaign due to his apparent ability to limp, which is ridiculous, and is only a testament to his true ability of being a workhorse that plays so many games, or the reason may be because he plays for Arsenal, or it could even be something more sinister, such as the racial hatred seen at the 2020 Euros. Whatever it is, it must end, because Bukayo Saka is a wonderful player that we need to enjoy and appreciate. He's a pure phenomenon that we need to talk about.